Good man. No. My palate's been shot to pieces. I've been drinking too much BBC coffee. So, I mean, I think you should try.
What are we starting with, Sainsbury's?
This is the Sainsbury's, yeah. But don't mind you, I frequent another supermarket myself for the champagne.
Look, well.
I got a very good bottle of vintage champagne from another supermarket.
I was about to say that 5 years ago, this country was drinking 10 million bottles of champagne, and now we're drinking 23.
I'm going
and
to ask him what he thinks.
Is basically where a lot of this increase is coming from.
Now, do you drink a lot of champagne?
Reasonable amount.
Okay, tell us what you think of this.
Okay, I mean, first for a champagne you can get it at a supermarket, it's okay.
And
nothing to write home about.
It's very good drinking champagne. I mean, and this is the great thing. Nowadays we have stoppers, so you can £8.75.
I got one of them.
I bet you don't use it too often.
You don't need the stopper.
Put it like that. Put the thing on, and it keeps the champagne for days and days and days.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. People think that they have to drink a full bottle.
No way. I mean, if you have had a bad morning and it's midday and you don't think you're going to get through the day without slitting your throat or without driving your wife and kids crazy, thanks very much. A glass of champagne, that's the only drink you need all day. It sets you up.
I don't want to run out of time before I've tasted all the champagne.
Right.
What's the best? People say you should keep it in the fridge and all the rest. What's the best?
2 hours in the fridge.
2 hours in the fridge. Shouldn't be too cold.
No. Once you get it too cold, you lose all the... I mean, this one, for instance, this Cremant de Blanc de Blanc from Mum has had 4 years in bottle.
Oh, let's have a little of that then. I think we ought to.
Why freeze this? Why freeze this to
death? Now, people say, don't they, Magnums are the best things to sell. Surely that's just to sell you a bigger bottle.
No, Victor Lanson had the best story of all. He was the most remarkable character champagne's ever known. And Victor Lanson said, a Magnum, perfect size for two, the wine waiter and me. But seriously, there is a certain amount of actual technical truth in it, because the Magnum has the least amount of air.
Why should that cost much more than the other one, then?
Because it's totally 100% Chardonnay grapes. Wow. We have a lot to blame James Bond for, because he drank Blanc de Blanc. Now, in Champagne, 73% of champagne is made from black grapes, white wine from black grapes. So when you see Blanc de Blanc on champagne, it actually means something. And James Bond used to drink Blanc de Blanc like crazy. And everyone who couldn't get a reason for calling their wine anything by generic name because it wasn't good enough worked out that if it was white, they were allowed to put Blanc de Blanc on. But here we've got a famous house, and there are plenty of Blanc de Blancs. They're Henriot. Everyone I can think of in the great houses in the business make a Blanc de Blanc.
They all do,
and it means something.
And they'll all be
very
of a
light,
standard.
very fruity, isn't it?
All be of a standard. It is fruity.
Well, it's 100%
Do you like that one?
This is nice, because Chardonnay is my favorite white wine.
That's because you're from California.
Well,
but isn't it different to California Chardonnay?
It is.
It's much more understated.
Hey, what about the last bottle?
Okay. Now, this is special. I don't know why he wants to get onto this one.
Please.
Just notice the back of our crystal glasses. I think Terry realises we've got something really good.
Willy's on. I've got a minute to drink this.
One of the most rare bottles you could ever find. Now, this is elitism. This is totally elite.
Wow.
I tried to get a few bottles of this. About 100 quid, if you're lucky. But you can't find it.
Only a little more for the man here. Now, what is this?
This is Dom Perignon Rosé.
Wow.
Now,
have you drunk that before?
I went all around town to try and buy this. I couldn't buy it yesterday.
Dom Perignon Rosé.
I managed.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys. Well.
Just the thing for your Christmas turkey,
That's
isn't it?
fabulous.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
Now, this is what they drink in LA, isn't it? Dom Perignon Rosé. That's where it all goes.
That's why they can't find any over
Look,
here.
I'll tell you what, Don Hewitson, thanks very much. I'm going to tidy up here, and I'll see you all back safe and sound with guests Jerry Lewis and Dudley Moore next week. But indeed, I may be seeing two of you, because I might stay for the entire weekend. Okay? 7 o'clock Monday. Have a nice weekend. Isn't it wonderful? mean, when I went there, there was a guy who was there, and he was saying, no, I like it. He said, but I prefer the 82. I thought, bonus
I used to
for you.
think of a rosé.
I got the data, the Sarah, and I got the data.